Hey guys, welcome back to Just Imagine with Casey. It is officially fall and I can't be happier. I'm venturing out to enjoy all the new fall blooms like these gorgeous mums I'm checking out. I'm doing little fall touches around the house, but I'm finding myself getting distracted with checking out Christmas tree. I need a Christmas tree, and I've been searching the internet for a 12-foot one that's not a crazy high price. I need a great deal. If you have any suggestions for me, please put them in the comments. And just so you know what I'm looking for, okay, here's what I need. I'm not into fluffing, so find me one that has that memory wire feature. 12 feet tall to really feel the space I have in mind. I want it to be slim, but not pencil slim. I can't do anything with that. I need a little room to work with. That's not why we're here. Okay. I'm silly. Today, I'm giving my small office a quick fall reset. It's a tiny space near the front door across from the dining room. And if you haven't seen it yet, be sure to check out my fall dining room reset, where I show how I transform the space with simple touches for the season. But before we jump in, I just want to take a moment to say thank you. I'm so grateful for each of you who've joined and for the love and support you've shown. It truly warms my heart. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you stopped by, and I'd love for you to be a part of our YouTube family. You've probably noticed I like to share the story of each space. It's my way of letting you in on the adventure. This story starts with my walls. I love the deep, moody color, but after painting the dining room accent wall, I couldn't stop staring at the dramatic change from my desk. So what's the easiest way to refresh a space? Paint. I gave my office feature wall the same color, that Sherwin Williams Greek villa, and suddenly my little space update turned into a full-blown decorating avalanche. Everything started changing. Before I even slapped a paintbrush on the wall, I yanked down the sconces, wrestled down the chandelier, and the curtains, remembering their dining room cousins, slowly slid off like, we'll go in peace. Let me just say, absolutely, painting first would have been smarter, but my excitement and the electrician's calendar were running this show. So up went my sleek black wall sconces and my striking bronze dome chandelier. All right, as you can see, we've started. I can't say it's going to be an entire update because really the bones are here. I really like everything, we had before. And I am having the hardest time, and trust me, I have been looking and Googling and doing searches for a desk. This is my 12-year makeshift desk, which is fabulous. However, it's definitely served the purpose. Still, I wanted a change. I wanted something with wood. And to be honest, I'm thinking now maybe I'll do a desk that just has wood legs and kind of keep my glass top. I mean, look, this, if you are low on money and you have some old columns around, or you can go to a thrift store, flea market, kind of shop for something that can be a base. It can even be cabinets. I'm telling you, get yourself this glass piece was $5. I took it and I did a paint underneath with some gold paint I had, and I just think it's beautiful. It's just gorgeous. So I'm really thinking about maybe keeping this and doing some wooden legs with it. I did really want a desk that had at least one middle drawer. I don't want your traditional, office desk or anything. We're putting Greek villa on this wall like we have in our dining room. This is just layer one. Saying goodbye to this armoire was harder than I expected. I'd had it for years, using it in so many ways, and if I could have kept it, I would have. But I knew the new piece had to honor its predecessor, arch top, black, big, and beautiful. And that's when I found the Hattie by Our House. From the moment I saw it, I knew it was the perfect fit. Now it's a waiting game for me and my girl. I am so excited that just yesterday my Hattie arrived, and I'd like to share 5 tips with you on how to style the shelves. So let's get started. Oh my goodness. First tip, start with a blank space, clean and empty. I mean, how are you going to see the full picture when the picture is already full? Tip number 2, measure, measure, measure before you style. Make sure your pieces aren't too tiny or too giant for the shelves. Shop your home first, then the stores. Save yourself from a million frustrating returns. Tip number 3, pull your pieces forward. Let them shine in the light, not hide in the shadows like they don't want to be seen. You pick them for a reason. I even use books as risers to bring some pieces forward. Tip number 4, mix textures, shapes, and finishes. Think smooth versus rough, rustic versus delicate, like scalloped edges, handcrafted pottery, marble, travertine. The variety keeps it interesting. And the last tip, number 5, keep it balanced. Avoid the cluttered look. Give each piece breathing room and your eyes a place to rest. And remember, odd numbers are our friends. Okay, let's style these shelves together. I'm going to speed things up a bit, so don't blink because this took a minute. Switching, changing, and rearranging is real. All right, guys, it's the next morning. It got a little late last night, so I decided to wait until this morning and to do a kind of a check on what I was getting done. And this is how we end it. And I'm really loving this. So, take a look. If you notice here, working odd numbers, and I'm working in groups of 3. So you see on the very, very top shelf, I have the 3 vases. On the bottom shelf, I have a grouping of 3. And you see that I did switch out the 2 matching containers I had there. I swapped those out for this beautiful arrangement that I'm liking much better. And even though this jar is up above this larger one, they are still connected nicely, that I'm really kind of loving for right now. And I have my textured gray here, that charcoal gray. And this beautiful taupe scallop vase. And I'm doing a grouping of 3 with the 2 books below it. And then the odd numbered vase there, just 1. And then here, that top that is sitting off. And yes, it could be on top of it, but I kind of like it sitting off to the side. Kind of shows off the features of that top that I really like. And it's made of a kind of clay, ceramic, stone-like material that goes right in line with this one here. And everyone, you should recognize this one. This is that one that went almost viral from Target. And this is how it's ended. And I'm just really loving this. Let's shut the doors. Alright guys, the cabinet is all style, but then it hit me. I totally forgot to mention another must-have feature. My first love had it, so of course Hattie had to have it too. Practical storage. I needed a place to tuck away my printer and file containers. Well, let's be honest, they're useful, but definitely not the prettiest. That's why I love having them hidden neatly behind doors. Oops, before I roll out my gorgeous HG rug, a quick detail. I designed my home with floor outlets for convenience, which sometimes means a small slit in a rug. But I just haven't been able to do it with this one. Great news! While breezing through HomeSense, I came upon a desk with all of my requirements. Wooden, cute legs, 2 middle drawers, and my price, cheap. And found a chair there too. I mean, what's a desk without a chair? Okay, let's finish setting up this cozy office of mine so I can get to adding a few fall accents for warmth. that's it for today's video. I loved refreshing my small office with a few fall accents, and I hope it gave you some fresh ideas. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, share it with family and friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to hit the bell so you won't miss my great room fall refresh. I always love hearing from you, so tell me your favorite part in the comments. Until next time, keep imagining. Bye for now.